Hello everybody and welcome to my Cheltenham Town versus West Ham United post-match review. I just want to say first of all that I got the formation wrong in the team sheet video. That it was actually played as a 4-4-2 and seemed to work with having Ayew and Sako up front rather than Ayew sitting deep just off the wing or just behind the striker. Looked very well. Overall, the game finished Cheltenham Town 0, West Ham United 2. Quite a lot happened in the first half. It didn't really seem to feel like it watching it, because it seemed to be quite a lot like a pre-season friendly, if I'm honest. But as I say, I've got some notes on the game now, a little bit more extensive than the last game post-match review. What I'd like to say first of all is thank you very much for the people that have viewed that video. It's now 102 views. It's the highest I've ever had. As everybody knows, I've only been doing this for 8 weeks, but it is the highest I've ever had. So thank you very much for that, these guys. Thank you very much. The analytics behind it, however, is people are watching for 1 minute and 52 seconds on average. So you're getting lazy again. Probably because I'm not having a massive rant. Because people seem to want to think me, all I do is rant, but I don't. So let's get into the cup game review. Right in the first minute, Obiang's trying to score, but pulls a foul in its place, unfortunately. But I'd like to say set the tone for the game, but really didn't. 4.5 minutes into the game, Sam Byram with a really good shot attempt on target, but misses a chance to score. It goes wide. 7 minutes. Noble seems to, I don't know what Noble was doing for that. Kicks the ball into the box, but nothing really happens from it, and it's a goal kick. That was the tone of the first half, to be honest with you. Where are we? 8 minutes and 45 seconds in. Ayew charges down, goes for goal, leads to a corner. Nothing comes of the corner. 9 minutes, so basically a minute later, literally 60 seconds later, Obiang, I think, if I'm overkicks the ball and trying to pass it over through to Ayew, but goal kick. 12 minutes in, Byron plays a fantastic ball through to Andre Ayew, but unfortunately Ayew's off target, and even though he's in the box, only a few yards out, to be honest with you, but goes to a goal kick. 13 minutes and 45 seconds, give or take a second or two. First shot on goal, and it's Cheltenham Town. Very well tried place, and very good save from Adrian, although it's quite far out from the goalkeeper line. A minute or so later, again, Adrian has another save. It's 20 minutes in. Masuaku makes a challenge, gets a free kick, but nothing doing on that. 22 minutes in, Cheltenham again almost scoring, but nothing really happened. 23 minutes in, they get a corner. Let's say that from that attempt on goal, it goes out for a corner, but it's a really poor one. It hits the side netting, and it's a goal kick for Adrian. 24 minutes, Sako was milling about, that's the best way to put it. I think it was just trying to get a little bit too friendly on the ball. A little bit too clever on the ball, I should say, and it goes out for a goal kick. 25 minutes in, Noble dives, which leads to a counter-attack, but nothing happens. And then it goes into a corner from Masuaku, but again, nothing happens. between the 27th and 29th minute, I'm saying this in terms of what was actually on the board rather than what they say. So as far as the report would say, be 28 to 30 minutes. Obiang's held in the box as we're trying to go on goal, but there's nothing in it really. He's not really interfering with play or anything. It's not really held that much, but he's held. And a great save from the goalie just shortly after, because the Sacco's charging in on goal, and the goalkeeper comes out and clears it. Really good save from the goalkeeper in that side of things. But not just after Obiang heads the ball, goes to the net, but is headed off the line, bounces out to Sacco, and goalie comes charging out. 31 minutes in, it looks like it's going to be a bit of a back pass, but the Cheltenham defender takes too long. Sacco nips around him, gets the interception. Noble gets a free kick just after a couple of passes later, but doesn't really do much. As the ball pays back to Noble, he's offside, so nothing happens. And then literally there's a few little bits and pieces going on here and there for about 6-7 minutes. And then Noble plays a great ball into Sacco, and the ball takes about a week to get into the goal, and it's 1-0. 3 minutes later, almost exactly the same thing, except Sacco is passing to Ayew this time, and it's 2-0. Great to get those two on the score sheet for the season. Poor from the Cheltenham Town goalkeeper, if I'm 100% honest. I don't know what he's been playing. He was playing really well up until Sacco's goal, so I don't know. People are saying on social media he's taking a bung. But yeah, something wasn't right there. So yeah, as I say, at half time it's 2-0 to West Ham. The game didn't really get going for the first half until some great banter from the home fans. You couldn't hear all of them because the Sky Sports commentators were talking too much. So I think they wanted to drown out the songs. But what you could hear was very funny. And when, for example, the Cheltenham fans singing Premier League, you're having a laugh. Second, that was singing, the game seemed to go up a little bit further from that. So into the second half we go now. There's not many notes because, to be honest, the game was really edgy. Some really good football between both teams. But I got a bit bored, if I'm honest. 46 minutes in. Ginge clears, goes for a corner, but that breaks down. Masuaku on the 55th minute passes into Sacco, deflected, leads to a corner, and Collins goes for it, but it goes over the bar. 56 minutes in, Sacco is clearly fouled, but nothing was doing. The ref blew play on, which is ridiculous, but we're 2-0 up. Who gives a monkeys? Not a league game, doesn't matter. 59 minutes in, again, Cheltenham Town on the attack, but Ginger Pele, aka James Collins, brilliant clearance out the goal area. Really good, really good. 60 minutes, then the game started kicking up. A lot more passing going on, a lot more defensive play going on from both teams. Very good. 63rd minute, Sacco is substituted off. I thought he did well. Didn't have a great game, but he was slow and lazy to begin with, and built more and more confidence. So you could say he was getting his fitness back. And Hernandez comes on, aka Chicharito. 69 minutes in, Ayew is charging down the right flank, tries to chip it in, misses. It's about 2 or 3 yards to the left hand goalpost, but it was a great attempt, and that would have been a very, if that had gone in, that would have been a great game. So it would have been a great goal. That would be 3-0 dead, and Ayew's on the brace. 72 minutes, Mark Noble is substituted off and Ginger Pele is given the captain armband and Kawati comes on. Good to see him back. Played alright, to be honest. I think he did well. 74th minute, very, very lucky Cheltenham Town player, I think it was their number 9, charging towards the ball, coming up down the right hand side. Ball comes in, cross the goal, literally right across it, out. We could have conceded then if the luck would have been on the other side. And then where are we? So Fernandez off and Quinn are on, and on the 87th minute, and then Ogbonna is fouled ridiculously on the 88th minute. Just the attacking player throwing him down. There's no need for it. Was absolutely no need for it. Overall, I'm relieved, to say the least, that we got the win. I was nervous. I was hoping we would get something decent out of it, and we have. So it's on to the next round. Be interesting to see. It'd be interesting to see who we get in the draw, which randomly is happening in China. So it's on at 4:15 in the morning our time. I will not be doing a video for that. I will be asleep, like most of us will. I may do a video tomorrow night. I'm not sure. Not sure yet. Depends on what the draw is. But as I say, that's cool. Okay, so what I'm just going to do now is I'm going to do a roundup. Most of the games are finished, bar 2. Burnley beat Blackburn Rovers 2-0 away. Huddersfield were originally losing 1-0 to Rotherham, but they ended up beating them 2-1. So they're remaining, keeping their form going. Newcastle at the moment is 2-2 with extra time. It's 97 minutes. It's only 7 minutes in to the extra time. And Stoke haven't finished yet. We're literally on the 90th minute now, by the looks of it, I think. And it's 4-0 over Rochdale, which is not surprising. Joe Allen with a brace, Crouch and Sobi, I think you pronounced that. So yeah, so it looks quite interesting for the next draw. That's it from me in relation to that. I'd like to be very, very energetic about this game, but there's not much to take from. I mean, it's good that we're into the next round. I'm glad about that. I hope we get a home draw. Is this shirt going to be lucky? We'll find out when we play the Geordies. There will be a weekly thoughts video coming up soon. Probably going to be done on Saturday. Hopefully before or after the team sheets come out. Ideally, I'm going to try and do it before the team sheets. There's not a lot for me to talk about really this week. Not a huge bunch, but I will try and do something. I'm sure in the next couple of days something stupid is going to happen. I mean, it's the world. Something stupid is going to happen. There are a few things I do want to talk about, but as yet there's not really enough to do a video. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. As I say, the team sheet review for the Geordies is going to be coming up. Will be done on Saturday around about 2 o'clock, and then obviously my post-match review afterwards. So keep your eyes peeled for that. I hope you guys actually watch this properly, watch it all the way through. But in the meantime, thank you very much, and come on you Irons.